Have you ever felt it? That deep-seated exhaustion from the constant noise, the endless demands, and the sheer volume of things in our lives? We're all looking for a place to truly belong, a place that feels less like a building and more like a feeling. A place that's a haven. There's a word for this feeling, a philosophy that's captured the hearts of so many, Hygge. It's a Danish term that's much more than just a buzzword. It's about finding joy in the simple moments, about creating warmth and a sense of calm. And when you combine this philosophy with the powerful, intentional concept of a tiny house, something truly magical happens. You get a space that's small in size, but boundless in its ability to bring happiness. Today, we're stepping into that world. We're going to explore what a Hygge tiny house is all about. People often misunderstand Hygge. They think it's just about having a cozy blanket or a few candles, but it's so much deeper than that. Hygge is about creating a deliberate atmosphere. It's about the conscious choice to enjoy the simple pleasures. It's the feeling you get when you're curled up on the couch, listening to the rainfall outside. It's the shared laughter with loved ones over a simple meal with no distractions. It's about quality, not quantity. In a world that constantly pushes us to go faster, to have more, Hygge is an invitation to slow down. It's a reminder to breathe, to be present, and to truly appreciate the moment you're in. Now let's talk about the tiny house itself. This isn't just a trend, it's a statement. It's a conscious decision to live with less stuff and in turn live with more intention. In a tiny house, every single square foot has a purpose. There is no wasted space. Every item you own is something you truly love and cherish. It's not about feeling restricted. It's about finding freedom. Freedom from debt, freedom from the burden of collecting things, and the freedom to focus on what truly matters. You can't hide from yourself in a tiny house. You have to face what you own and what you value. This forces a kind of spiritual decluttering where you strip away the inessential and are left only with what brings you joy. This is where Hygge and tiny living become the perfect match. Imagine this, a small home designed for pure comfort. Warm wooden walls, large windows that frame the natural world outside, and soft, glowing light that fills every corner. Here, Hygge isn't just a concept. It's a living reality. The small kitchen becomes a space for making simple, nourishing food. The minimalist living area becomes a place for intimate conversations and shared laughter. Even the loft bedroom, tucked away high up, feels like a warm nest to retreat to after a long day. Every detail, from the textured blankets to the carefully chosen books, is intentionally placed to support a peaceful, quiet life. There are no large screens to distract you, no clutter to create stress. Just a sense of profound calm. A Hygge tiny house isn't about being deprived. It's about redefining luxury, the luxury of having time for yourself. The luxury of truly connecting with your surroundings. The luxury of feeling completely at peace in your own home. It's a reminder that true happiness doesn't come from having more, but from deeply appreciating what you have. And sometimes all you need is a small home, a warm heart, and a cup of tea to feel completely and utterly content. We've all heard the word Hygge, but what does it really mean in today's world? It's often associated with rustic cabins, fluffy blankets, and cozy firesides. But what if we took that feeling, that sense of comfort, warmth, and contentment, and reimagined it for a modern life? What if Hygge could be sleek, intentional, and entirely clutter-free? That's the idea behind a modern Hygge interior. It's about more than just aesthetics. It's a philosophy that believes your home should be a peaceful sanctuary, a place where you can disconnect from the digital chaos and reconnect with yourself. It's about creating a space that feels intentional, where every object serves a purpose and every corner brings a sense of calm. Today, we're stepping inside a home that embodies this idea perfectly. We're going to explore how a tiny house with its limited space can become the ultimate expression of modern Hygge. The first thing you notice about this space is the deliberate use of clean lines and a neutral palette. Gone are the overly rustic elements. Instead, we see smooth surfaces, muted tones of gray, white, and wood, and an incredible sense of light and openness. This isn't cold or sterile, though. The neutrality acts as a canvas for the Hygge to emerge. By keeping the background simple, we create a space for the real warmth to shine through. The texture of a linen couch, the grain of the wood, flooring, or the soft glow from a hidden light source, these details become the focal point. It's about sensory experience, not visual noise. Every piece of furniture here has been chosen with purpose. There are no decorative items just for the sake of it. Each item is both functional and beautiful, embodying the less is more philosophy. It's a design approach that values quality over quantity and purpose over pretense. A key part of modern Hygge is the connection to nature. In a tiny house, this is achieved with expansive windows that blur the line between inside and out. The natural light isn't just for illumination, it's an essential part of the design. It changes throughout the day, bringing the rhythm of the outside world into the home. The use of natural materials like unfinished wood and wool adds an organic warmth that contrasts with the modern structure. A simple wooden table is more than just furniture. It's a piece of nature brought indoors. A single, thriving houseplant doesn't just decorate a corner. It introduces life and freshness. This connection to nature helps us feel grounded. It reminds us that, even in our highly technological world, there is beauty in simplicity and a deep sense of calm in the natural world. One of the biggest challenges in a tiny house is functionality. But a modern Hygge interior tackles this with smart, seamless design. The kitchen, for instance, is not a separate room. It's a built-in part of the living area. Appliances are integrated, storage is hidden, and countertops are kept clear. This creates a sense of uninterrupted flow. There are no visual barriers, which makes the space feel much larger than it is. The design is so intuitive that you don't even have to think about where things are. Everything is right where you need it, which reduces daily stress and frees up mental energy. It's all about creating an environment that works for you, not against you. While the rest of the house might be sleek and functional, the bedroom loft is where the classic Hygge feeling takes over. Here, it's all about creating a sense of retreat. The bed is piled with soft linens and pillows, inviting you to relax. The lighting is warm and low, perfect for winding down. This space is a true sanctuary, a quiet corner for reading, reflection, or simply enjoying the peaceful silence. It's a powerful reminder that no matter how small your home is, you can always create a space that feels like a cozy, comforting embrace. So, a modern Hygge tiny house isn't about giving things up. It's about being deliberate with what you keep. It's about choosing a lifestyle where peace and comfort are a priority. It's a beautiful fusion of modern design and ancient wisdom, a testament that you can find profound happiness and a sense of belonging in the simplest of spaces. This is a home that doesn't just shelter you, it nourishes you. And that is the true essence of modern Hygge. We've all seen the images of massive, sprawling kitchens. The kind with 2 ovens, a walk-in pantry, and more counter space than you know what to do with. But let's be honest, how much of that space do we actually use? And how much of it just becomes a place for clutter to accumulate? The modern kitchen has become a symbol of excess, not joy. Think about a typical bathroom. What comes to mind? Probably a small, functional space that's often just a bit messy. It's a room we pass through, not one we truly enjoy. But what if your bathroom could be the most peaceful place in your home? A space where you start your day with calm and end it with a sense of tranquility? This is where the concept of modern Hygge comes in. In a tiny house, the bathroom isn't an afterthought, it's a design statement. It's a space crafted to be a little oasis where every detail is meant to create a sense of peace. The first secret to this modern Hygge bathroom is an illusion. Despite its small size, it feels expansive, and that's all thanks to the clever use of light and color. The walls and tiles are bright, a clean palette of white, light gray, and cream, which creates a pristine canvas and reflects light. This instantly makes the entire space feel much larger and brighter. Instead of harsh overhead lighting, we see soft, ambient lighting. Recessed LEDs and minimalist fixtures cast a warm, calming glow, transforming the space from just functional to a private spa. And then there's the mirror. This isn't just a utility item, it's a powerful design element. A large mirror reflects light and the view, effectively doubling the visual size of the room. This simple trick elevates the tiny bathroom into a space that feels open and serene. This bathroom proves that modern doesn't have to mean cold. The warmth comes from the intentional use of natural materials. The basin might be a solid piece of stone, or the shower floor could be laid with smooth river pebbles, creating a grounding outdoor feel. The use of wood is also essential. A simple, unfinished wood vanity adds a warm, organic touch. Despite its simplicity, this material brings texture and depth that makes the room feel alive. The space also isn't afraid to bring the outside in. A single plant adds a pop of color and a sense of freshness. It's a visual reminder that true beauty is often found in the simplicity of nature.